Hey, what up, y'all? It's Sir Cash here, and I want to tell you about my journey of making $5,000 in 12 days driving Lyft LUX. So I'm gonna break down what I did, and hopefully it works for you as well. When it comes to making money with Lyft, it's really going to depend on the market. If you're in a small town like I currently live in, Tulsa, Oklahoma, it's not happening. But places like Dallas, where I just came from, it'll happen. So, little disclaimer first. If you are the type of person who doesn't like strangers, obviously Lyft isn't for you. If you don't want to put a lot of miles on your car, it's not for you. If you don't like riding with strangers, it's not for you. If you don't like driving at night, it's not for you. If you don't like cleaning your car, it's not for you. So now that all that is out the way, now I can get into it. So Lyft LUX is basically a service that's offered by Lyft for people who want to, customers who want to be more in a premium car. Premium cars are going to be generally your Lexus, BMW, Audi, Mercedes-Benz. And then you have Lyft LUX Black, but generally those are cars over 60,000, and those are far and few in between. And people who make that much money aren't putting a lot of miles on it, driving people around, unless that is their hustle. So I chose my car for Lyft LUX, and I have been doing Lyft on and off for about 2 years now. I've given over 1,000 rides. I've put a lot of miles on my car, but this car is awesome for Lyft luxury rides. I'm averaging about 21 miles a gallon. Dallas has a really big market as far as like driving on the freeway, so a lot of the miles on this car is freeway miles. I'll say I haven't had any issues with the car, the air ride, or anything like that. So now that that's out the way, actually I have had one issue, and that's dealing with those, but I'm gonna put the link in the description for the other video that's going to talk about the car update. All right, now that that's out the way, so how did I do it? First things first is appearances. Whenever you're picking up people, they want to see a clean vehicle. I wash this car 2 to 3 times a shift, and Lyft is, you can turn on the app and basically go for 12 hours. So generally I start at 12 a.m. to 12 in the afternoon, sometimes a little bit longer if I'm in queue because there's multiple people waiting, and Lyft won't kick you off the app until you deny a ride if you're in queue over 12 hours. So I wash this car multiple times. You have to have a clean vehicle. And when I'm saying clean, I'm not talking about like it's all right. Like, clean goes so far, because not only are you making rides or making money from the ride and people waiting in your car, but you're making tips, and tips goes a long way. So when somebody pulls up, or when I pull up and somebody gets into my car, this is the first thing they see. You know, I air out for them, and they're like, oh my, most of the time it scares them. All right, when they open up my car, this is exactly what they see. They see that clean everything. Door handles, just a little smudge. Everything is clean. You also want just to keep your vehicle clean, because you don't know what type of people are getting in, as far as if they have, you know, some dirt on them, possible bed bugs. I've never experienced anybody with bed bugs. This is why I say clean. I'm so serious on cleaning your car, because you do not want anybody who maybe have dogs, who might have fleas, and you just riding around with that shit. You want to clean your car as much as possible. Back it out, whatever. And I'll get into that a little bit more in depth. So this is what they see. They get in, hey, yada, yada, yada. All right, they see the Lyft lamp. I put that little blue LED light in there. It actually has like a nice glow at nighttime. Put some Germex, some mints, and then I keep extra masks, charger, and some tissues. All right, they get in, and generally they like it. They ask, what year is this? And then we get on our ride. You definitely want to keep the temperature pretty good, 71, 72, unless they're hot or whatever. Little things I need to break down is that you need some sort of, you can't really see it, but you need some sort of camera in the front of the car. I highly recommend a dash cam, and then that GoPro up there. I really, really recommend that, because we live in a new day and age where most of the time, if you're a male driver, you're picking up a woman from the club. She could be drunk. They could pass out. You don't want to get Me Too'd. You don't want some woman to say, hey, the driver touched me, or my purse is missing, or something's happened, to where they're going to try to file a complaint to Lyft on you, or a possible police complaint. So cover your ass, get some type of get some type of rear-facing camera to watch the passengers. And it's really for your safety and for their safety. So that's number one, safety part. All right, music. I'm gonna actually link my playlist description in below, because the music that you might like as a driver, yeah, this is your car, and yeah, you don't have to play what they want to hear. I mean, I get music requests, and sometimes I'll, it depends on the mood. Sometimes I'll actually play the music that they request. Other times I'm like, hey, I'm kind of driving right now and I don't have time to change it. Some people have asked, hey, can I just use your phone and I'll put on some music? No, you're not taking my phone. You're a complete stranger. Who asked that? Who asked for it? It actually really happens a lot. People ask to use your phone to play music. Like, it's not happening, dude. You're going right up the street. But anyways, I'll link my playlist description. It's a Spotify. It's chill and free, because you might be picking up somebody who just spent their last $30 on a Lyft, or you could be picking up a multimillionaire. I have had semi-famous people in my car, and sometimes they're talkative, sometimes they're quiet. Generally, you have to feel the vibe of the person. You just can't go barraging them with questions. I always say, hey, how you doing? And some people are like, good, how are you? And then that's how you know they're talkative. Some people, hey, how you doing? And they say nothing. Sometimes they have earphones in, they're on their phone, or they're working. Leave them alone. I've had people be like, hey, can you get us there can you get us there as fast as possible? I'm like, you need to put on your seatbelt, because you have no idea who you just got in the car with. But anyways, so that's on the music tip. Driving style, just kind of touched on that. You need to drive pretty chill. Like I said, depends on your market. Texas, they drive like maniacs, so you're going to have to keep with the flow of the traffic. If you're trying to do the speed limit of 60 while you're in Dallas on the freeway, you're going to get ran over and possibly killed, and you could make your passenger feel unsafe because you're not keeping with the flow of traffic. Very important. You ain't got to be the fastest one out there, but you definitely do not want to be the slowest one either, because that can actually pose a risk to you and the passenger if you're driving too slow in a fast market. So keep your driving chill, keep your music chill, and you have to hustle it. I'm talking about 12 hours of straight hustle, picking up people from the airport. When you're with Lyft for an extended amount of time, you'll get these streak bonuses. So 3 rides, you might start at 1 o'clock, give 3 rides, you get a $15 streak. Those streaks add up. Also, cash tips are also a big play. I always take a cash tip, and I'm not asking for tips whatsoever. You don't ask a person for a tip. You let them do whatever they want to do. If somebody wants to give you a tip, that's fine. If not, I'm still getting paid. So I don't ask people for tips, but most of the time I do get tips, and I take that money and I put it to the side and I use it for either gas or something to eat. I try not to keep any cash on me. You don't know who you're getting in the car with, so you definitely don't want to keep any type of money like that on you. Keep your bare essentials. I'm talking about your keys, your phone, and maybe 1 credit or debit card, and that's it. Don't keep, gobs and gobs of cash on you, because you could be getting, a passenger could get in, he could have a friend. If you had some money out or whatever, they could, think that they could take your money from you. You have to watch your situation. You have to kind of be aware of your surroundings. Like I said before in the beginning of the video, if you are wary about strangers, this isn't for you whatsoever. So customer gets in, everything's clean, we drive them, have good music, drop them off, sayonara. All right, let me show you the trunk. Actually, even before I get out, this is a 4-passenger car, or 3-passenger car. So me, somebody else in the front, 2 in the back. I do not allow 4 adults in the car, or 4 passengers in the car. Nobody sits here in this middle seat. The reason I don't do that is because people generally don't wear their seatbelt, and if somebody was to hit us, whoever's right here is going to go flying left or right or into me, and they need to order a Lyft XL. Don't be afraid to tell people, hey, you have too many people, you need to order a Lyft XL. I have denied privileged people. I'm not talking about race. I'm just talking about people who have money and they have like 2 couples and they think, oh, okay, well, I'm going to get in. No, you're not. I'm on air ride. I'm pretty strict when it comes to only having 3 passengers. So don't ever be afraid to turn somebody down. So we're going to talk about that in the next video. Trunk space. Yes, I have a sub and I have the tank. And it might not look like I have a lot of trunk space, but actually I just came back from Dallas, so that suitcase is going to go in my house. I put this backpack over there, and that's enough space to have the general suitcase size for it in an airplane. Trust me, I know this space to an exact T. Dollar Tree saves your life. When it comes to making money, you have to spend money to make money. So there are things that I get from either Ross or the Dollar Tree. These little towels, I get them from the Dollar Tree. Use them, throw them away. These actually help a lot. You know, you got some scuffs on your car, you can wet that up, scuff off anything, which is why my car has stayed so clean for so long. These little microfiber towels are $2 for $1. Use them, throw them away. I suggest getting some type of cleaner in case you have car seats or car covers, or seat covers, excuse me. Get something that's going to actually clean your car, clean the leather off, just in case somebody gets in your car that's a bit dirty or dusty. You definitely want to do that. Use a microfiber towel, and you're done. Tire shine, that's just a personal preference. I always like my wheels looking shiny. And then this carpet cleaner, just in case anybody happens to throw up. I haven't had one person throw up in my car, thank God, but I'm always prepared, worst case scenario. And then I have a chamois somewhere down there, and if you're a car guy, you're always going to keep tools on you. If you ever go to Ross has an automotive section. Ross has 6 of these for, I think, $4.99. These are generally $3.99 in the store each. So always check Ross to see if they have any of this. This actually helps you out a lot if you have a premium car that requires premium fuel. So this actually helps a lot in saving gas mileage. Like I said, spend money to make money. Also, Huggies, Simply Clean wipes. If you're doing that much driving, you're not going to be next to home toilet. Okay? If you're not next to home toilet, you need something to keep on you just in case you got to go, move some weight, if you know what I'm saying. Chamois, chamois always work wonders when it comes to cleaning off the car. Makes everything look a lot better. And yeah, this random thing. I keep toys in the car, just these little Hot Wheels, because I come across, young boys from time to time with their mom, and generally I'll just give them a Hot Wheel, especially if the kid is in the cars. I mean, this costs nothing. It's $1 from the Dollar Tree. Give a kid a Hot Wheel, it really changes their life, and you can make an impact in a little kid's life just by a basic $1 Hot Wheel. So I keep some of these in the car. Also, no problems with the airlift. I put 4,500 miles in my car, no problems there. So, all right, on to the driver's side. Like I said before, very, very, very important. Dash cam. I got this from Ross for like 14 bucks. I'm actually about to order me a new dash cam. Goes a long way. Goes a long way, people. Dash cams work because it makes people feel safe. And then the GoPro. It's pretty simple. You just pop it out, press record. Somebody gets in your car and they moving kind of funny, record them immediately. And then drive. Let's actually look at the grand total from down there and back. That's it almost equals $1 a mile. I've made $5,100, and of course you have to subtract gas and eating expenses. And if you don't live in Dallas but you're gonna Lyft in Dallas, if you get an Airbnb, obviously keep all your receipts, and I'll actually pull that out now. Get you just a Ziploc bag, get a receipt for everything, guys. Okay, this is full of receipts. You need them. You need to keep them. Keep inventory of everything. So that's how many miles I put on my car. 4954. That is literally leaving Tulsa, Oklahoma, driving in Dallas for 12 days and back to the car wash. That's how many miles. No problems with the car. This car is amazing. I highly, highly recommend Lexus vehicles for luxury Lyft because they're solid. It's not the fastest car, and you don't need the fastest car at this point in time if you're doing luxury Lyft. You want a car that's going to be reliable and comfortable and smooth, and Lexus is just number one to me. Sorry, I'm super tired. So, but anyways, so that is how I hustled Lyft LUX. 12 hours a day, clean car, chill music, good driving. I'm not saying that everybody can do it, but if you want to get out there and you want to be your own boss, you can do it. You can Lyft. I know some people DoorDash or Instacart, whatever your hustle is. I'm just speaking more from the Lyft side. I enjoy driving. You might as well get paid for enjoying driving. And that is my story. Now, if you stay tuned, I'm actually about to make another video that's going to talk about the Lexus update. And if you came from the Lexus update to this video, thanks for watching. All right, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.